Yep, he connected. My man Smoke, the comedian in the house. So make sure that y'all follow Smoke. Smoke the comedian on Instagram, man. I see your followers are building up, man, over the years. But anyway, man, apologize we got cut off during the conversation. You know, I'm doing some business, bro. So I'm trying to
That's
make
all right. Handle your business. That's what you got to do
you
first.
know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
sometimes you get that call. I'm like, yeah, I got to handle this business real quick.
Right. This is a little bit more important than most.
Right. So, where were we in the story, man?
Um, I think I was where we were after the hosting.
Yeah, basically, we
Yeah,
was talking about. I think we was talking about. I asked you about that moment. We're gonna rewind a little bit. The
yeah,
moment
yeah, yeah.
before
That's
you
right.
go on stage. What is
Right,
that feeling
right.
like? How do you get yourself prepared? Is there a ritual, or what do you do to get yourself right? To really get yourself in the right headspace? Because I mean, as comedians, we got lives going on, man. We got girlfriends getting on our nerves, or we got a wife that's at home, kids. We got all kind of shit that goes on during the day. You might be
Oh,
arguing on the phone. What? I don't give a damn. All right. Well, look, I gotta
hey,
go. I gotta hit the stage. All right, because you hear your name being called. Say, I don't give a damn. Just hit me up after the show, then, because I ain't through with this conversation. How do
all
you
right.
block all that out, get in your smoke mind, and go and do what you do?
First, you gotta hit the blunt.
I know that's right. Go right out back.
Cause hey, give me a minute.
Right.
You know. But for real though, man, for me, man, believe it or not, I am dead ass always nervous, bro. I'm butterflies in the stomach before I go on stage every single time because I'm always worried about getting booed. I don't give a damn how funny you think I am. I'm worried about is this shit gonna work this time though.
It worked.
So
It worked 150 times before.
yeah, nigga, but this might be that crowd.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm always just, nervous enough to make sure I'm on point. You know what I
Right
mean?
on.
So, yeah, man, that's how I go to the stage, just like that, man. And like you say, once you hit the stage, it's over with. Once you get that first joke, and they laugh and they feeling what you're trying to push, it's all good. Then you can lay it out to them.
Yeah, and
And
I just see you. You kind of when I've seen you hit the stage, you kind of work in that one area sometime. I mean, because your jokes are so strong, which you gotta have strong, especially that spade joke, man. I mean, it's
mm,
so hidden that you can stand in one spot and hit it, as opposed to jumping back and forth, which is cool because that's what some comics do, even myself sometimes. But you got to have some very strong material to be standing right there. You know what I
in
mean?
the middle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was my thing about stand up comedy too. I saw other comics, Steve Bryan got a lot of energy, Benji Brown got a lot of energy. You got comedians that Cool Bubba Ice, they put it out there. Tony Roberts. Yeah, man. And I ain't want to be that type.
Right.
So I said I got to come up with some jokes where I can be still a little bit and just hit them with these words. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
so that's what I keyed on. I made sure that my jokes were worded properly, and to me, properly is the joke is worded to where it'll come out the right way the first time. See, I
Okay.
see a lot of comedians. I see a lot of comedians that have this certain joke, you know what I'm saying? But every time they go to the stage, they don't perform it exactly the same way every time.
Hmm.
Sometimes it hits, sometimes it don't,
Hmm.
you know. So I start picking up on that because sometimes some comedians you waiting to see them do their famous joke or one of their funny ones,
Right.
and then they do it and it didn't hit, and then I be like, well, why he didn't do like he did last time? And I be watching
Right.
enough to know what made it funny.
Hmm.
So, and that's what I seen throw a lot of comedians off or make some of their jokes hit and miss. So I always try to make sure, okay, the way you said it like that, that's the funny way. Leave it like that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I would leave my jokes and set them. Also, I would word my jokes like I talk.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna have to
What
say
do you
used
mean
to,
by that? What do you mean by you would word your jokes how you would talk?
just like we talking. If I'm gonna do a joke, I write down so the nigga said. You see what I'm saying? see what I'm
Yeah, no, I
saying?
get it. That's funny as shit. No,
I
you
broke
write it. In
down
other
these
words, you write
words
it word for word exactly how
like I
you.
would say it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I would say it instead of it, being just worded professionally to still come out the same way. I wanted to sound like I was talking to these people without sounding like I'm telling them a story. You know what I mean?
Right, right. In other
I wanted
words,
it to
you're having a
sound
conversation, but
station.
you're controlling the conversation at the same time
Exactly.
because
I'm
it's your
I'm
narrative.
controlling the emphasis on words, facial expressions in certain parts, and all that gives the joke strength. So that's the way I molded my jokes to where I could just, I could make sure they were worded the right way the first time. So every time I did my show, it came out the same way every time.
I agree. I agree. Now, what if in the middle of your joke, just say a waitress drop a tray, or this guy gets up and throw it off? How do you come back? Or
Right where you was.
even say something and you come back right where you was? Because I know for me, I just know how to snap back and say, all right, back to what I was saying. Everybody got something that brings it back. What is what is
Yeah.
what is your
I
routine as
used to
far as
see
bringing it back?
that. A lot of people used to ask me, how you get, crack on somebody for 10, 15 minutes off the joke and then come right back to that same spot and pick up on that joke and finish telling it right where I left off at.
Right.
And that's because I learned my show like 7 years ago.
Got it,
That
got it.
that I did my shows like that. All my jokes, I know them like that. So if I ain't performed on stage in a year, you can give me the mic tomorrow, and I'm gonna do my show just like I did the last time you saw me.
So when you're writing new material, and I know you write all the time, and we all got to keep fresh with new material because we got our
Yeah.
signature jokes, our signature callbacks. How do you squeeze your new material in with your set? And if you got to just say, if you got a headliner, because you do headline, so if you got
Mhm.
a headline set that's, I would say 55 minutes or an hour, how do you squeeze 10 more minutes in there? Do you take out something you used to do and replace it, or it depends on the crowd, or how do you do that?
Yeah, it gonna depend on the crowd for me. I'm gonna have it set up for you. But like you say, you may get the waitress drop a tray, you may get somebody in the audience tripping, so they might take up that time and they might
Right.
not get it. Yeah, because I gotta make sure I end like I supposed to end. You know
Yeah.
what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, we all got that
So
closer. We be like, man, that because we'll give each other advice like, man, that should be your closer right there. Because you
so
want to stand that crowd up. Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. So I basically let it flow, and if it happens, it happens. But as far as creating new jokes for me, I got like this imaginary audience in my head
Okay.
that I run the jokes through them, and if they don't laugh, it ain't funny.
When you
Yeah, I
say
can't do that.
imaginary audience, you actually
Yeah,
picture a human audience in front of you?
I actually just, however I reword the joke, you're gonna rewind it, add this, rewind it, take that out. You're gonna rewind it 100 times before you get it where you wanted it.
Absolutely.
But
And you got to
but
perform it. You got to perform it because
yeah,
sometimes you perfect a joke on stage, right?
yeah, and that's the thing about it. I don't know about a lot of comedians, but I feel like my time on stage has afforded me the ability to be able to know what's funny before I take it to the stage.
Absolutely. That makes sense.
That imaginary audience that I use. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And use them. And I ain't gonna say I ain't been wrong yet, but I work my jokes out in my head like that, and then I'll squeeze them in my show wherever I want to squeeze them at, and they work.
That makes sense, man. That makes sense. So you actually can hear the people. Is that the same audience in your head? This is interesting that you do that shit, man, because
it's
I've never really heard that. You know what I mean? From
ain't
that
that it damn sure ain't that 559 cried up there.
it's a nice,
They don't
it's a
boo the
nice
they
little
boo the show.
audience that's upscale, right? So basically, if do you ever alter your show as far as for a corporate crowd or for a white crowd or for a
Oh
black
yeah,
crowd?
oh yeah, you got to do that, and in that manner, I just can take profanity out of my jokes, and they still work.
That makes sense. So you could do a church,
They
you
don't
could do anything.
see, and I mostly try to do universal jokes. Most of my jokes are universal to they don't cater to one specific race or another. So wherever I do it, it works.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm down with that. That makes
I
sense.
mean, you can't go to a corporate and play and do the spades joke, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you can always find something to end with them. They ready to laugh.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Bananas
know
in the
because
tailpipe.
I got times where I go to a corporate event or I might be doing a golf club or something, and I might go there and I read the crowd. I find
Yeah.
out who's who in the neighborhood or who's who with the company, who's the
All right.
CEO, who's the head of this department and that department, and
Yeah.
and make tasteful materials that can cater towards that company. That's what I do.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they
That's
like
right.
when you know about what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
can relate to it.
And most of the time, hitting a corporate event is current events. You can hit a couple of current events, one or two in the real world, one or two in that particular city. Next two jokes about the company and the people you working for right now. If you can hit them with something that'll make them laugh,
Mhm.
and then throw one or two of your jokes in there because they don't usually want about 30, 45 minutes. You out of there
Yeah, yeah.
with all the money.
With all hell yeah, every cent. I mean, if it's a check, you can cash it. But nah, you getting the money up front, and they do a cashier's check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing.
yeah.
So
Please
what
believe it.
you always been you always had a business sense about yourself. You never really hung around certain cliques and stuck with those certain cliques. I know the Atlanta comedians, you was always kind of in your own world, but you was cool with everybody. But you was talking
Mhm.
about earlier, you was talking about the hate you got from when you came in the club. You don't have to say nobody's name, but we've all have been through that coming through the ranks.
Yeah.
Did that make you lose confidence at that time, or did that make you quit for a minute, or how did you come about that?
It didn't do that. Like I say, I ain't gonna say it was hate. I didn't. It was no particular person that I got any beef from about any of it or what was going on. It was just you can feel it by the fact that you was getting in front of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you talk to somebody and they be like, "Yeah, man, shoot, man, I've been hitting the stage about 2 years now, man. I'm trying to get on the spot like you." And I'm looking at him like, "You've been doing it for 2 years and you ain't got on stage yet." So I
Right.
started figuring out
Yeah,
why
for
and
real.
how I was getting on stage in front of people is what I'm saying. And so from that standpoint, I um I just worked my way through. Try to stay focused.
Hmm.
Try to do my own, do my thing. I did have a clique. Me, McBootsy,
That's true.
Big Sean Larkins.
That's true. Big
We
ups
were
to all
roommates
them.
for
All them. Big
years.
ups.
Yeah, the Keys used to come around. My
All
homeboy.
those roommates. That's right.
Yeah, and the late Tyler Craig. Rest in peace,
Man,
my
rest in
brother.
peace,
We
Todd.
gonna
The
miss
moral of
that
the
brother,
story
man.
is, man, I look here. I
Man,
cried. I cried, man, for days. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
yeah, man.
I mean, that's somebody
Yeah,
that
hey,
he
everybody.
was the main person that I would think of first when I get a new room. I call Tyler.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was just
that's
one of them
right,
things
man.
where he made you feel like he was just one of the guys. That gave me the courage to continue to be funny. He was like, "You
That's
look
right,
here,
man.
wise man. Just keep on doing your thing, boy. Don't even worry about that shit."
Exactly.
I had
Tyler tried to help everybody.
he the first one to come up to you after you have a bad show and tell you don't even worry about that shit. Hey,
Yeah, tell you how to move
man, you
on.
got to move on.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
funny as
man.
hell.
That was one of the
You
best
funny as
brothers in the
hell.
game, man.
Hands
I don't
down.
think Tyler had an enemy in the game, bro. And everybody loved Tyler, man. We used to hang out over at the house with us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
playing
We used to
games,
play
playing.
Madden all the time.
Yeah.
Pooh Carter, you know what I'm saying?
You know
All of us
what's
used to hang
crazy
out and
about?
play the
I
game.
know Pooh Carter, man. That damn Pooh Carter. He had some days at 559, but we ain't gonna talk
Yeah.
about that. But Pooh Carter
Hey,
was
but we
one
was
of them
get them.
cats. Pooh didn't take
Yes,
no shit
sir.
from nobody.
That right. You got to give it back to him. That right.
that piss test joke is hilarious. man. That pool
Yes,
party hotel. I miss those days. But can you at least
yeah.
take time and talk about a special experience with Tyler Craig, man, which is one of the most legendary comedians out of Atlanta, one of the most legendary comedians around. But I know how close y'all were, and y'all came up around the same time. Anything that sticks out that you can share with us?
Yeah, yeah. One of them times, man, when we was on the road with Al Tillman in the Southeast Comedy Super Jam,
Uh-huh. I remember
and
that.
we had Tyler and Dirty South on the show.
Oh shit. That's a whole combination right there, boy. Dirty South. Do my
You
motherfucking
already know.
yeah. Let's remember that.
Hey, 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 hey. This was the skinny Dirty South.
Yeah. When she used to put her leg behind her head, right? if you got a bad back and a bad heart, my dude, this ain't the ride for you.
This ain't a ride
Man,
for you.
hands
What
down, I got to get her
about
on the show. I got to get her on the show.
for
Did you
real?
see her what she said at Tyler funeral? Hilarious.
Man, was that hilarious? And that's what I was about to talk about.
So please go into
It-
that. I wasn't
that's
there.
exactly what.
I
That's
wasn't
what
at
I
the
was finna
funeral.
talk about.
Please tell
I,
us the day of the funeral how that was, man, with all these comedians coming in, and just get us to that moment real quick.
check this out. I didn't actually make it to the funeral myself, but that incident, I was there. That's what I was about to tell you.
Okay.
So we had a
Yeah, she
show. I
brought
think
up
we
Al
might.
Tillman. That was hilarious.
Yeah, we might in Albany, Georgia, at the Civic Center down there.
Yeah.
It's probably about 10 comics on the show.
Was that the
Shawty,
show
Shawty.
with Bear Crawford too?
Yep. Everybody was on that show. There was a lot of us on that show. Doodoo Brown was on there. Bruh Man from Martin.
Damn.
Everybody was on that show, man. So they got down there, man, and everybody had them got a deposit on the show, man. And everybody went and performed. Well, we was before the show, get ready to do their thing. Dirty South and Tyler had them spent their money, man, and wanted their money, but Al did not have.
Al didn't have the money that they. Oh, you
They
talking about the money that? Because I know they got their
they were
deposits. So when they got,
yeah.
uh,
They wanted the rest. They wanted to get paid again.
hold on. So they spent the money that Al already had gave them for the show.
Yeah. They wanted to get paid again because they were there. They threatened Al not to go on and everything if he pay them again.
Hilarious, man. That is fun.
Man, what you talking about? We don't have some times, man. That was funny, man.
Big shout out to my cousin Mark. My cousin Marcus joined the show, man. But
That's
so
right.
just think about Tyler, man, and think about he had one of the some of the best punchlines and callbacks that is, man. Were you ever a big writer in callbacks? Because I think callbacks help
Um,
prolong the set. It kind of sets the act. You know what I
it.
mean?
I got one. I got one in a 45-minute set, an hour set, whatever. I got one callback in the
Okay.
whole damn set.
They hard to come by.
But
They
it's
hard to come by. Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, and I was just glad when I created. I was like, hell, I gotta come back, nigga. Why do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So, cause they good when you hear them, they good, they
Yeah. I
good.
mean, to the audience, let you know it's a
And
callback.
and mine is near the end of my show, right before I hit them with the spades. So it's like they already just got through killing over. Now I'm finna make them fall out the chair.
You ever threw that spade card on your head and it fell right off?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Plenty of time. Hey.
Prop gone wrong, right?
At least 10 times now, at least 10 times. And what I used to think it was is like, damn, I need to make sure I put some lotion on my forehead so it's stick. But what I ended up doing was getting that lick,
Yeah.
slap it to that stick every time, baby.
That's funny,
So
man.
I like that's how I stay up there.
So what do you see yourself in after this pandemic, man? I know you've been staying safe. You look good, bro. By the way, man.
Hey,
You still
just get
like you
hey,
keep yourself going.
bro. We just getting old, man. That's it, man. I'm 50, man. I'm in the 50 club.
Man, congratulations, bro. That's a blessing, man. That's a
Yeah,
great
buddy.
lesson, bro. I mean, to be involved
Yeah.
in this game. Are you doing stand up quite frequently? Are you constantly out, or are you just writing right now? You haven't. Well,
Well,
what's the deal going on?
well, for the beginning of this year, everything was canceled. Everything got canceled. You know what I'm saying? So things right now picking back up. You know what I'm saying? I got something coming up in Indiana on the 17th of
Okay,
October and December 12th.
okay,
So yeah. So I got some stuff coming up. Everything picking back up, man. Just mainstream clubs are about the only ones can do it, and you got to really find out who open right now.
right.
Until we can get this COVID under control.
Man, did you see that damn
Yeah, man,
debate
this is
last
crazy.
night? What do you think about the whole
What,
election and all that debate that went on? He
man?
called out some
Hey,
people. The doggone Trump crazy as hell, man.
I felt like Richard Pryor in the what was that movie he was in? About the money.
Was it Stir Crazy?
Brewster's Millions.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Vote for none above, nigga.
I mean, like you can't really vote for any one of them, but then you got to vote for
We
somebody.
hey, we dealing with Dumb and Dumber.
In a way, yeah. I mean, because I mean, last night, I mean, Trump was just cutting them off in the whole 9 yards. I mean, what do you think?
What?
What do you think, man? With everything that's going on this year, what do we talk about now? Like, what is your
Yeah,
new material? What are you really hitting the stage and really talking about, as far as subject matter?
man.
I mean, with the police brutality and going on, and the Breonna
Yeah,
Taylors, and you
you got
know,
all that.
I mean, George Floyd. I mean, it's sad that we got to go from name to name. But what is your
Yeah, for
how you
real.
want to push the culture forward from doing what you're doing? Because we got to see you out there, Smoke. I mean, let's get by all the bullshit, okay? You are
Yeah.
one of the funniest comedians around, bro. You need to be out there speaking. If you ain't been hitting that stage or even thinking about it lately, man, it's your time to get up and do it, bro. Because we need you a part of this game.
Hey, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. That's exactly what I'm about to do, man. I'm gonna start coming. You in Atlanta now, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
got
come. I'm coming
back
to
from
Atlanta,
LA.
man, and get back on the circuit up there and start hitting them clubs because I ain't been to Atlanta in a minute, especially since this done started. But
Yeah, man. I mean, so
um,
what are your goals on the other side of this?
yeah, my outlook on the future right now, man, is as soon as we can get things back open, I think it's the best time for black people to start looking into entrepreneurship. Looking into starting your own business. I mean,
There
people
you
done
go.
said it for years, but this right now is the time because
Said it.
you see how you can't depend on your job. You see
Right.
you see how your job might not be there for you tomorrow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Right.
don't got your big house and your car, but they take that job, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So that's leaning on that dependence when you can go another way, man, and start some residual money. You got
Mhm.
to do it, man. You
Absolutely,
got to do
man.
it.
I mean,
My
absolutely.
daughter, my son's 22. He's a gamer.
Okay.
He's on online. Yeah, man,
Oh,
he's
really? So
online doing his
he make
thing.
that money in the tournaments and all that?
All that just made $500. I need to hold some from him.
I know that's right, dude. I mean,
Dad
that's
ain't
the
had
thing,
no
man.
show.
You know what? What
Yeah,
I learned, man. You know what? God is good, man. And all the favors
yeah,
are going
for
to be
real,
coming our
man.
way, man. And I created this show,
Yeah.
to be able to talk to comics like yourself, and
All
you
my
know,
kids, all my kids are entrepreneurs. My son is gamer.
mm,
He's actually like, I mean, I know a little bit about this stuff, but not a whole lot. You know what I'm
uh
saying? I play my little games. I'm still on the PlayStation 2.
huh. Oh shit.
But I got the
Uh,
three. I got the three. I got the four. He got the Xbox One. We got all of them, right? But I like them old games. But anyway, he doing his gaming thing. To where he's teaching people how to get past certain levels. He get paid
oh
to
wow,
to yeah. He get paid to get past levels for people on certain games while they at work.
that's dope, dude.
Because he can beat all these levels on certain games they playing,
Right.
and then the tournaments. Yeah, he was also big in the N2K in the basketball. He was almost picked for one of those teams, man,
Mhm.
to go in the tournament. He would have had to move to like Cleveland and play with the Cavaliers. I'm
Really?
for real. The gaming system when they do that, you got to move to that
Um,
city, play with
dude,
your.
I didn't know it goes that deep, though.
Either when he said that, I said, you got to go. Well,
That's crazy,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
they'd have
gotta
to
get
stay
on
together.
that. Damn.
Yeah, they was top on that N2K, man. And then my daughter, she's 15. She just started her online store on
Well, shout it out,
Red.
man. Tell them how can we find your son? How can we find your daughter? Please shout it out because this video ain't going
Well,
nowhere. So,
I can tell you, my daughter is her online store is on Redbubble.com.
okay.
It's called Amaya Unique. She also has some of her own drawings and creations on there as well.
Oh wow.
For
So
sale.
she's an artist too. Okay.
Yeah, she paint and draw and all kinds of stuff. And my second son, he's 20, about to be
Okay.
21.
Okay.
He's doing he got his own clothing line.
Okay.
So he's doing the jeans with the cutout pockets and the different colors all over them. And
What's up, Karan? I don't mean to interrupt, man. I just want to let you know I got people coming in that are coming through. People watching you, man. So
hey,
shout out to her. What's her website again?
that's Amaya Unique at redbubble.com. That's where the story is for that. And like I said, my son is doing his own thing with the clothes. They making their own clothes. And then my other son, I told you, you saw that dude.
What's up? What's
Fell
up,
off the
Karan?
hook again.
What's up? What's up, Karan? What's happening? What happened to you, Smoke? Got my man, actor
Fell off the hook.
Karan, athlete extraordinaire in the house. So yeah, I had to fill in and say what's up while you was falling down. Go ahead.
And you saw the phone just popped off the thing, man. It's fell down about 100 feet. You know what I'm saying?
It's all bad, but you know what, man? I'm so proud of you that you. We want to shout them out again before we get off, but I mean,
Oh yeah.
how did you juggle that, raising kids, getting on the road? What would you say to a comic that's kind of struggling with that right now? What pointers can you give to them?
Hey, it's hard, man. And then it's all about what kind of career you're having. You know, are you on the road a lot and away from them? Glad they mama was there to, be able to keep them, hold them down while I was gone. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So that helps out a lot right there. And then with us being able to pick our own time for shows and sometimes, sometimes you got to work all the time. Everybody want to work all the time, but sometimes you get to pick when you work and then you can work a while and take a little while off with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
right
So
on.
that's how I juggled it, man. I did it. I did it how it came. I actually
Absolutely.
didn't have a plan. There was no plan.
What were you doing before?
Before what?
Before you started stand up?
Oh, before I did stand up, I was in the military.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm a
Which branch of
yeah,
military?
U.S. Army military veteran.
Okay.
Desert Storm, Desert Shield War.
Man, thanks for serving our country. I got on the camouflage now.
Yeah, yeah. So that was my thing. High school, went in the military, got out of the military, started doing stand up, and got on Comic View in '98, and it's been a wrap ever since.
Ever since, so you're looking at 22 years in the game, really 23 years.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
man.
been just at it, man. Got in a few rap videos early in the game with Lil Jon, the East Side Boys. Throw your hood up,
That's
get
what's
low.
up. I know my
Yeah.
homeboy Redbone got in there. You know Redbone, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he got in Lil Jon. I forget what video that was, but he was on, around that time. That like
And
a lot
Shawty
of
was in them too.
man, Shorty used to do so many music videos. Damn.
We was we shot that one at Body Tap.
What song was that?
Get low.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you was in a hot one.
Oh, to the wall. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
that with the
Wow.
twins, with the Yin Yang twins.
Mhm. So are you looking at? I mean, what are your thoughts on getting more acting roles, or getting in a TV film? Do you write TV shows? I
So,
mean, do you have any thoughts as far as going into that era or
well,
that part of the
I
career?
definitely, I'm filling that out right now. I got a couple of scripts I've wrote. Got a movie
Okay.
I wrote. I got
Congratulations.
well, I got a refurbished. I call it refurbished Sanford and Son.
Okay, I like that
Called
idea.
yeah. But it's based on the same let's just say the same basis of story. Let's just say it's an old man lived by himself.
Uh-huh.
His son, wife, and his son, wife, and their son got to move in with them because of the housing and the economy crashing.
Oh, so it's kind of blended
And
family.
they lose their house and have to see the first couple of episodes will be with them staying in separate places, but the economy is crashing at that point. They're about to lose their house, so they got to move in with his daddy.
Okay, okay, okay.
And he loves his wife. She's a sweetheart to the daddy, to the guy that plays the Sanford part. Let's just say, and then what he would be doing is with the son is always talking about when you're gonna get a job and move out my house.
Right. So basically,
Yeah,
he's moving back home with his father, with his whole
yeah,
family.
yeah, with his wife and they 10-year-old, 12-year-old son. Yeah.
Man, you better keep them ideas to yourself right there, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
At least the title, you know what I mean? So,
And so I got that one. I actually want to play the Fred Sanford. Let's just say part of that.
that's
with
what's
with
up.
with dress up with dress up because I want to be able to do the funny, but then have a little bit of ability and agility with me. If it move real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Stuff old men ain't really supposed to be able to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
But
the
it'll be
shock
funny.
value that it come with it. And the fact that
Yeah.
as an older man, you're still able to move like you move.
Yeah, doing some, doing silly stuff,
Well, maybe
dance.
you play somebody one on one and whoop them up because they talking how
Yeah, a little bit,
yeah. Were you an
Yeah, man. So,
athlete back in school?
oh yeah, play football, baby.
Oh, that's what's up, man. What position?
Yeah, man. Running back.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I did a little
Speed,
quarterbacking every now and then in school. Yeah,
speed when I was young, man.
that's what's up. That's what's up, man. What smoke? Just to think about everything you got going on, man. I really appreciate you joining us, man. And real
Hey,
quick,
man, I
as we
appreciate you
close
having
out,
me.
man, doing Bad Boys of Comedy. That's one of my favorite sets I seen you do. When you was doing it out in Brooklyn. If you can explain
Yeah,
to somebody how was it back in those days and shooting Bad Boys of Comedy, because we all wanted to get on. I didn't get to get on there, but to watch you,
yeah,
I was rooting for you. You know what I mean? And to see you do some of your sets, which is on YouTube. If y'all ever want to see the Bad Boys of Comedy comedians smoke on Def Comedy Jam, on Bad Boys of Comedy, you got to pull it up,
yeah.
man. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's on there.
How did that happen? And tell us a little bit about that before I let you go.
And you gonna get a story with this one. So the audition we had was at Uptown when it was right behind Puff Daddy's restaurant
Oh yeah, behind Justice. Yep.
behind Justin's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Bob Sumner, I think, and
Oh,
Tina Graham came down. Yeah, he was the director of the show.
right on.
Talent, yeah. So he auditioned us in Atlanta. I hit Uptown, smashed it as soon as I came off stage. He said, "Hey, I need to get your headshot. You know what that means?" Gave him a headshot. Got a call about a week or so later. Need you to come to New York and audition again.
Damn. Okay.
Drive to New York.
You didn't fly. You drove.
Bro, me, my girl, and my son that was 4.
Okay.
So we hightailed it in the car to New York. When I get to New York and call them, touch bases, let them know I'm in town, what the location exactly. They don't change the damn location. I'm in New York. So, okay, get a new location. Go there, audition. We don't even get no room, bro. We on the highway back to Georgia.
Dang. So when you auditioned in New York, what was it? Was it at Peppermint Lounge or how was
No, I wouldn't. Peppermint is actually in Jersey, but nah, they had it somewhere, but I don't remember. It was some restaurant.
Mhm.
So we did that, and I waited for the call. I think I got my call like the week before they started shooting. It
Oh
was like
wow.
I was on, but I hadn't got my flight information.
Okay. Got it.
So last minute I had to call. I'm like, what's up? So got my flight information. It was on then.
That's
So
cool.
off to New York. We shot that at the BAM Theater in Brooklyn.
Wow. How
Yeah,
was that?
Brooklyn
Like,
Academy of Music.
what was your thoughts on getting up there to Brooklyn? Have you ever performed in Brooklyn before that?
Nah, not that part of New York anyway.
So what was
Uh-uh.
that? How did that feel when you first
Well,
got to Brooklyn? And you know what I
it
mean?
was. Hey, it was good, man. We had a few comics with us, that's from New York, so they helped us out. You know what I'm saying? Walking around because the New Yorkers know when they see tourists,
Absolutely, absolutely.
because your head like this all day long.
Right, right. Looking at them tall buildings and everything. So you went in there. Were you nervous? Did you have them jitters before you? What I mean
Oh
was
yeah,
because I know you seen was P Diddy there and all that. I mean, how was that experience?
that experience was great, man, because we did a lot of things that they didn't show. Um, we actually did like a interview where we had the cameras like right up on your face. They had the covers on them where you was doing a one-on-one with a black background.
Oh wow.
And you was, say what you wanted to say, and let the people know whatever you wanted to let them know. And it
Okay.
was something they would play before they introduced you on stage.
Oh
And
wow.
P Diddy gave us all the clothes too.
Really? Okay, that's what's
Yeah,
up. So
so
you had a whole layout that when you went in a
yeah,
room.
I put it like this, man. They had a room with clothes on hangers, and they just said, "Go in there and get what you want."
Man, that's dope.
So we got Sean John gear. I had like two pair of Sean John jeans. I had about two Sean John shirts. But we also got bad boy gear, which was something they don't sell. They had the two B's on the top of the hat.
Yeah, yeah. You talking about like the
So yeah,
original bad boy?
yeah, it was bad boy gear. So that was something that wasn't sold on the market. But we got bad boy baseball type caps and T-shirts and all kinds of stuff, man.
Man,
And
that's dope.
as a matter of fact, everybody that taped got on Sean John or Bad Boy gear.
I see that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was such a authentic way to do the show, and with Dougie Fresh calling y'all out,
Too. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I wish they would have kept that on because to me, that was a better looking set than actually Def Jam.
Yeah, it was. It was nice.
To me, and then
We always have to
Grandstand
do
at the
the.
end, yeah, I don't even know why it ended. Why do you think it ended?
Yeah, he got paid.
Yeah.
I think Puff got $20 million for that, dog.
Damn, just to bring that show to HBO.
Just to put that
Wow.
together, man. Just to
Wow.
throw, and then the pay wasn't 100, but we always have to appreciate that time on stage and that
Exposure.
exposure that it gives us, especially HBO, So
Absolutely.
you got to take what you get and roll with the punches, but they know what they was doing,
Right.
they
Right
know how to,
on.
they know how the business go, how Comic View left LA and started running around the country because they ain't
Uh-huh.
want to pay no residuals,
Absolutely.
you
They
know.
didn't want they upped the pay to like what, 1,200 or something or 1,400,
Yeah,
but
it
you
still
know,
ain't nothing.
at the same time, that was all we had. I know for me, that was all I had at the time. When I
And
when I moved to
that was
LA, that was all on my resume as Comic View, you
Yeah,
know.
that was it. Hey, weighed like a feather.
Yeah, and it helped get me started in Hollywood. It really did, man. You know what I mean? So,
That's it.
but look, tell the audience that's watching that will be watching the video later. Just to let you guys know this is going to be on YouTube, also at the Stand Up at the House podcast page, and the whole nine
That's
yards.
right.
One of the funniest comedians in the game that I respect more than anything. That makes me crack up every time I get on stage. Comedian Smoke. Let us know where you at on Instagram, Facebook, and the whole
Yeah.
nine yards.
Yeah. Everything on me is Smoke the Comedian at Yahoo. That's my email. Y'all can catch me. Same thing. Smoke the Comedian. That's Smoke with the THE in the middle. Put that in there, and that's my IG and my Facebook.
That's what's
So
up.
and my YouTube. My YouTube is Smokes Comedy.
Do you have your stand up that's on YouTube that where people just put Smoke the Comedian or Comedian Smoke?
Yeah. Yeah, go to YouTube, put in Smoke the Comedian, just like that, and it should have my picture right at the top for the Bad Boys of Comedy, the HBO special.
All right, man. Look, let me say this before I get up out of here, before I get you out of here, man. I want to say one thing.
Got about 86,000 views on it now.
That's dope. I seen that, dude. I'm like, you should be getting
Yeah.
paid from them advertisements that come on before your video come
Hey,
on too.
you gotta
I know that that's
find out the back channels.
I think you on Walter Lathan pet channel. I think you on Walter
Yeah,
Lathan channel, if I'm not mistaken. That's the one that did the
yeah,
Kings of Comedy. If anybody don't know who
yeah,
Walter
exactly.
Lathan
Yeah,
is.
Walter Lake. I
Um,
need to holler at you too, cause I found out, like Kevin Hart's radio station and Jamie Foxx, Foxhole.
Hmm.
I've heard my stuff on their channels, man, and I need to get my money.
Well, you need to holler at X. A lot of comedians don't know, but you know who you need to holler at. You know who Lil Q is, right?
Yeah.
Mark Henderson. He contacted him and got his stuff on there. So make sure you holler at Mark, and he can carry you through the ropes. Send him a message or whatever, man. You know he'll help you out. He's from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Lil Q.
That's right.
He connected
Yeah.
with XM Radio, and now that your stuff is being played on there, you could get royalties. So make sure you get your royalties from XM, bro. And I heard they nice.
I need to get it.
You got to get it. So and when they put you up there, do they put your comedian Smoke up on the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got one recorded with on showing it on the radio in the car.
You need to. All you have to do is contact them, because it might be a thing where they just don't know how to get you the royalties.
Yeah, and that's what I found. I think Melanie Camacho had turned me on to it.
So make sure you holler at either Melanie, another one of my homegirls, or Mark Henderson. Trust me, they would get.
Yeah.
You can holler at them, like send them a direct message and get it rolling. You know what I mean? But I like to say, man, whoever watching this now or been watching it, the reason why I do this show is to put comedians on a platform to where we can at least have our life story online somewhere, to where you can get to know us, to get to know what we're about, where we come from, to let you know we exist. Because, at the end of the day, we got to help pull each other up. So I'm just saying, book this man. This man is certified funny. If you see this video, go check out his stand-up and you laugh and you want to book him for an event, make sure you follow Smoke the Comedian on all his sites. Send him an email. Let him know that you're thinking about him, that you want to book him, or just stay in touch and watch what he does online. Because, man, everything is a lot of things are virtual now, but as comedians, we all make money from, entertaining you guys. So make sure that y'all go and support my brother. And comedians need to start supporting each other more. And that's why I got this show for. So we can have a platform to really put out on Google, so you can get many videos out to let people know your talent and what you do. Bro, you're one of the most talented cats. I wanted to give you flowers. Right now, dude, we got a lot to do in this game. You got a lot to do. And I'm looking forward to working with you and being on stage, man. So make sure that you stay in contact with me, bro.
That's what's good.
And it was, man.
No problem, man. Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, anytime, man. And make sure y'all stay up.
That's the cuz on there.
Follow his kids.
Hey.
What's up?
You know Thump Nixon?
No, I don't know Thump Nixon, no.
Comedian out in L.A. doing his thing. My cousin.
What's up, Thump? What's going on, man?
Yeah.
I never ran across him, man. I'm sure he's funny, though.
Yeah. He's doing his thing, man. He's got a show on Fuse.
Oh, okay. On the Fuse channel. So he doing big things.
Yeah, that's
you got a show on Fuse.
Norm Nixon played with the Lakers?
Yeah.
That's his son.
Oh, Thump Nixon is his son? Man, let me borrow some money, dude. I know you got some money from your dad, dude. Yeah, really. That's cool.
Yeah, that's Norm, my cousin. Norm, my cousin.
Cool.
Debbie Allen, all the family. Yeah.
You well connected. Smoke, don't forget, man. Go out to LA, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out
to LA, man. There's a lot going on out there. I'll help you with whatever I can, bro. Just get out there, because I'm back and forth. But Atlanta's growing up. But at the end of the day, I'm doing Atlanta, I'm doing LA. Make sure you get out. But I tell every comic, dude, I know that's certified funny. You gotta experience Los Angeles, bro. Don't know what I'm talking about. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. So listen, you one of the cats, man. Sometimes I like to bring comedians on that I feel that's definitely should be known a lot more than they are. And you definitely one of them, bro. You got TV roles, film roles coming. I feel it, dude. You just got to go. You got to keep doing what you're doing.
I'm ready to get it. I know I'm ready to get it, bro. So, next time, whatever come my way, man, I'm going to make the best of it, and if not, I'll create it myself.
And we're going to look here, man. Anything come my way that I'm able to add you to, bro, you in. You know what I'm saying?
Much love to you, my brother.
We have to be. As comedians, we got to start looking out for each other and stop bullshitting each other all the time. That way we can actually lend a hand, bro. There's money out there for everybody. There's roles out there for everybody. So the fact to see you healthy, to see you looking good, bro, to see you still funny, man, big ups to you, man. Oh yeah, somebody said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Adrian." I see him
Yeah.
popping in. Hey,
Hey, that's somebody out they you know you grew up with them when they know your real name. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Them the people that'll
Hey,
turn you in.
Michelle. Yeah, that's my longtime friend. We
Yeah,
go all the way back to playing the hide and go seek with the green box.
yeah, that's what's up, man. Them the people that'll turn you into the IRS too. So they will turn your ass
Hey,
in.
hey, Trump gonna have to show me his taxes before he get mine.
Bro, $750.
Seven,
$750.
hey, that's all I got too. That's all I tell
750.
Trump, man. I got
I
750.
got 750 on it.
Seven.
Oh man, but you know what, Smoke man, make sure you let people know about this interview so they could go and
Oh,
check it out, man, and just check out the
definitely.
story, bro. You're welcome back anytime. I'm definitely gonna
Hey,
have you back. And big ups to them Falcons, bro. I'm a Falcons fan and a Cowboys fan.
man, they got the East and West now.
You know what I mean, dude?
they got they got the bird flu.
I don't know what the hell is going on with them Falcons, but I tell you what, their
Some
uniforms look good.
somebody go. Hey, but hey, look at that right there, boy.
Now, do you tell me? Look, let me tell you something. Hey, I buy Falcons gear all the time, man. They got the best looking uniforms out there. I
I'm
don't care
telling
what
you.
nobody say.
We got my other one. Look at that one. I like this. This one of my newest ones. That's a fresh one.
Yeah, man. I just got the jersey, which is real nice. That doggone them Atlanta Falcons be doing it, but man, the players, I don't know
I
what the
got my
players
neck
are.
brace.
Oh, you got it all. You got a neck brace to ride on the airplane. Oh, you got the whole room.
Yeah, man, I got everything.
You got
Yeah, I got everything.
The Falcons towel on the wall.
Ooh,
That doggone smoke, man. But look here,
hey,
man.
hey,
I gotta,
hey,
yeah. Hell no.
hey.
No, you didn't, dude. You got the Falcons shoes. Those clean, bro.
You
Those
like
clean.
them?
Clean. Those clean. What site you get? Where you get that from? Clean, man. Those clean, bro.
I tell you, I might have to kill you.
Man, those clean. We got to talk offline on that, bro. But listen here,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I definitely appreciate you, bro. It's an honor to have you. Welcome back
Man,
anytime. Anytime you want to promote a show, anytime you want to promote a movie, anytime you want to promote a TV show, whatever the case may be, bro, just call me, or hit me up online or whatever. I got you. Okay, so I'm gonna
yes,
save this
sir.
online. Check it out. It's gonna be on YouTube also. Says Smoke the Comedian. It's gonna be in the taglines. Thank y'all. Peace out. This is Stand Up at the
Hey,
House.
say it, man.
Stand Up
One
Avenue.
love, my brother. One love. One
Man,
love.
one love. Stay up. Stay safe out there, bro.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Talk
Holla
to
at
you
me.
soon. Holla at you. Peace out.
Peace.
I've been Stacy Hall, man. Make sure that y'all tune in every Wednesday. Stand Up at the House presents Stand Up Avenue podcast. Tonight, my host Smoke was hilarious. Make sure that y'all stay tuned in. All right, every Wednesday at 8:30. Next week, we got my man comedian Double D. So make sure that y'all stay in tune. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.